Before we go into the graph, our wants are infinite. That means our wants are unlimited. Every now and then we want something. Every now and then we desire something. So we cannot stop desiring. As a result of that, every now and then we need to consume. But how are we going to be able to consume when we are living in a world that is scarce? That means that resources are scarce. So what will the market forces do? The market forces will rationalize the consumption by increasing the price. So the sellers will reduce supply to be able to increase the price, to reduce the quantity demanded. Listen, to ration, it means you are trying to give quantities demanded to those who are able to afford it. So if you can't afford it, you won't be able to buy it. So because we are in a world that resources are scarce, businesses think about that, and as a result, they want to sell to those who have that money to pay. That is why price acts as a rationing. So we use price to ration. It's a rationing function because it allows suppliers to sell to those who can afford the products. So what happens? Look at the graph. The first thing that will happen in the market, because we need to ration, we need to rationalize, we need to allocate resources. So the supply, the firms in the market are the ones that will sell resources, or that are the ones that will sell goods. Yes or no? Yes. Because they are going to sell, and they want to sell so that they can be able to maximize their profit. What are they going to do? The first thing they do is to reduce the quantity supplied in the market. So the supply in the market will shift left from S1 to S2. That was the first thing. When this happens, there is what? Scarcity. Do you get the point here? We are talking about rationing function, which price is one of the rationing functions. So for producers to ration for price, they cannot just increase the price of the product. The first thing they will do is to reduce the price of the product. So when they reduce the price of the product, the first thing they will do is to reduce the supply in the market. So the supply in the market is from S1 to what? S2. They reduce supply from S1 to S2. Immediately, the quantity demanded in the market will fall from OB to OA. Why? Because prices will have increased from OF to OE. Look at how it happens. Supply. Hold on first. Supply will reduce. We are talking about price being a rationing function. So if price has to be a rationing function, it means the first thing that will happen in the market is scarcity. So for scarcity to occur in the market, the supply curve will shift left from S1 to S2. Yeah, what do you want to say? Really? Okay. From S1 to S2, immediately the price will rise from OF to OE, making the quantity demanded contract from OB to OA. Do you get it?
It's called
rationing.
When it's contract.
That means it reduces.
Reduces what?
The quantity demanded in the market will reduce because prices has increased. Remember that in the law of demand, the higher the price, the lower the quantity demanded. The higher the price, the lower the quantity demanded. Do you get it?
Yes.
So, for price to become higher, for price to increase in the market, suppliers would first reduce the quantity supplied in the market. That will lead to scarcity. And when there's scarcity, firms will be willing to sell to those consumers that are willing to buy, that can afford to pay the price. So goods are rationed to consumers that are willing and able to buy. That is the rationing. Do you get rationing function as price? So price can act as a rationing function because firms will be able to allocate resources to business or to consumers that are willing to pay those prices. That is rationing. Is it clear? Yes. The second one is signaling. For For signaling, what does that imply? I wrote, the price is a key price of the price is a key of information, sorry. Is a key of information. Yeah, it's a key of information to both buyers and sellers in the market. Therefore, it reflects the market condition which signal how demand and supply fare in the market. Another function of price is signaling. When we talk about signaling, it means you're getting information from a situation. That is what signal is. I get what I'm saying there. You're getting information from a situation. So, both buyers and sellers, when prices are high or low, it is a piece of information to them that this is what the market situation is. Do you get what I'm saying there? Price acts as a signaling function. How does it act as a signaling function? It acts as a signaling function because it gives information about market situation. So if prices are high, what happens? Consumers will be willing to buy more. Consumer A will tell consumer B that, oh, it becomes cheaper now, quickly go buy. Or does it not happen to you? When the price is less, that you tell your friends that, oh, quickly go and buy it now. The prices are lesser.
Yes.
So it's a signal that you can buy more at this time. You can maximize your satisfaction at this time for each unit that you buy because you're buying it at a cheaper rate. So you've got this information from the market because the prices are falling. Same goes to producers. When the price increases in the market, what will producers do? They try to produce more to sell more to maximize profit. They want to maximize their revenue to maximize profit. So price serves as what a signal in the market. That's the second function of price. The first function of price is rational, which means resources of goods are allocated to consumers who are willing to pay higher prices. Rational. For signaling, price is also a piece of information, a key piece of information to buyers and to sellers. To buyers, they are interested in information about lower prices because at that point in time, they can maximize their satisfaction. They can buy more. Producers are interested in higher prices. So when the prices are high in the market, it gives a signal to producers that they can maximize profit. So at that point in time, they want to produce more. It's signaling clear.
Yes.
The third one, incentive. We're talking about incentive function. Price can also act as an incentive function. Why? Because price can encourage buyers and at the same time discourage buyers. Price can encourage sellers and at the same time discourages sellers. Do you get the point here? So when it encourages buyers to buy, it means it's an incentive for them. But if they are unable to buy as a result of higher prices, it means they are discouraged. So what happens in the market? If prices are high in the market, consumers will be discouraged to buy. If prices are high, consumers are discouraged to buy. If prices fall, consumers will be encouraged to buy more. That is incentive. So when the prices are less, consumers are willing to buy more.
Yes.
Their purchasing power increases because the prices are falling in the market. That's an incentive. For producers, when the price is high in the market, they are willing to produce further because at that point in time, they can maximize revenue and at the same time maximize profit. So these are the three functions of price. The first function of price is rational. Price allows sellers to be able to ration or to allocate resources, goods, to those buyers that are willing to pay higher prices. Rational. Because we are living in a world of scarcity. Resources are scarce. Goods and services are scarce. So businesses want to sell, but they want to sell to those who are able and willing to pay that prices at which they want to sell. Rationing function. Signaling function. Prices is also a piece of information from the market. So when the prices are high, when the price is high in the market, producers will be willing to produce more. They got the information from the market. When the price is less in the market, consumers are willing to buy more. They are able to get the information from the market. That is signal. And what do I call a signal? Getting an information from a situation. So the situation is giving you the information to act on that situation. That is signaling. The third one, incentive. When we're talking about incentive, we're talking about how prices encourages or discourages buyers to buy. How prices encourages or discourages sellers to sell.